Hello friends, we're in Olympic National Park again today, and we're at the Madison Falls Trailhead in the Elwha Valley, looking south toward the Olympic Mountains, Elwha River in the foreground here. And we're going to be going up to explore the bed of the former Lake Mills. Hey! And we just passed some folks on bikes that said that there are some spawning salmon in the river near here. He gave us a description of where they're at, and I think I should be able to find them, knowing this trail rather well. Okay, we dismounted from the pack, and I'm coming down the bank here to where the fish are. Oh yeah, they're big ones too. I'm just making sure I don't wipe out here. Okay, they're right there. Here's the Glines Canyon Overlook, the former Glines Canyon Dam. And we're going to go out and we'll be in the lake bed of the former Lake Mills, not on that side, but on this side over here. And it's already in shadow over there. This is the road that led to the old boat launch on the west shore of Lake Mills. It is now stranded high and dry. Okay, this was the parking lot for the boat launch that was right there. And up there is the entrance to the Smoky Bottom Trail. If you go this way, it leads down into the lake bottom. And it does drop, I don't know, maybe about 100 feet from this elevation down into the bed of the lake. I guess technically we're in it right now. There you go, that's kind of pretty. And straight ahead is into the lake bed. We're still quite a ways above it. We're past 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so the sun has set over the ridge on the west side of the river, and we're continuing to head south. Here's our first view of the lake bed. That barn is empty right there. Now we're going to squeeze through the trees here, and the trail continues. Boy, this grew up a lot. Oh my goodness. Had to fight through that. I think I saw a salmon carcass here last fall, right here in this area. So I'll turn around here, give you kind of a view. In the distance there is the Glines Canyon Dam. Mount McDonald is the one that is, McDonald Mountain is the one with the basalt, and that is Hurricane Hill. We have now reached a place where we're going to go up onto another terrace. You might be able to see up there. This is quite a bit higher than where we are now. And the elk have made a nice trail here. There's actually another way up just a little bit to the southeast. But this is about the most gentle angle, I think, if I remember right. And quite a few deer track. That would be a good camp spot right there. Something big is clumped up here. I just hope there's not a herd of elk right up here, which is very possible. Those tracks look pretty fresh. I'm kind of cresting this real carefully here. I don't see anything. Okay, and we look back to the north. Last time I came down here, someone had put a rope across right in there. I think you can see how people have gone up and down that bank there. It is not easy to go down to the bank, to the river, anywhere along here. Just the way that the river has carved this out. It's difficult to find water. How interesting. This is burnt here and here. This was a pretty good fire. I wonder when this was. It's burned here. Burned here, and yeah, there was a pretty good old fire here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it really got away from wherever it started. That is burned. This is burned here. Looks like it may have got into the trees over there as well. I'm not even going to get any closer to that because it looks like it's undercut. Yeah, look at this. Wow. It's like that they tossed this log out here. I wonder if this is where it started. Got up in there. Those trees are scorched. Very interesting. Oh my God. Holy shit. It got away from them here. Oh my God. Wow. This is just very sad. Yeah, this was a nice place to camp. Fools. Wow. Horrible. Well, I can't really tell of where this fire started. Boy, I just have been down the trail about a half mile and got some water from a spring that I figured would be activated by now, and yes it is. This just sickens your heart to see something like this that could have easily been prevented. And the curious thing is, however this got started up here, I do not believe it was in the fire ring that is at the campsite down here. So I don't know if it was over where we first saw the long log that had been dug out, or how this got started. But it certainly is a disappointment. It just guts you to see something like this, especially a place you've been before, to have enjoyable campouts, and you get here to see it destroyed by thoughtless human carelessness. It is disappointing, to say the least. I have a feeling that this was probably where this all got started, here at the base of this hill, because it could be right in here. And the campsite that we usually camp at is around just up there. Okay, we cleared a spot for the tent, and we're going to go ahead and give it a go here. Doesn't smell too bad out here. It's not going to be any different than if you had a smoldering campfire close by, and we're not going to do that. So we're going to make the best of it. Have a good camp out here. Well, good morning. Woke up here a little bit late because it was raining, and the radar says the rain is going to end now. So just giving you a little survey of how that fire, which I think happened last year, probably at the end of summer, because you see this maple tree right here in front of us. It has growth coming out on the bottom of the tree where there are scorch marks on the tree, so that's likely this didn't happen this year. So I just haven't been here since July of 2020. We got a real surprise yesterday. But, as they say, fire is part of the forest cycle, and everything will eventually recover. But you have to be careful when you set a fire, my friends. You have to drown them. You have to make sure that they're completely out. Your fire pit, you stir, drown them, stir, and then put your hand in and make sure that there's no warmth in the fire pit. If you don't, something like this can easily happen. Especially a place like this where there's lots of wind. Well, getting ready to go now, and it's saying goodbye to an old friend. Suffered a little bit of damage, but good to be back as always to these different places around the Olympic Mountains. Our campsite is completely checked and clear. We did not use a fire pit and start a fire last night. All right, so let's head out, see maybe if we'll see some wildlife along the banks of the Elwha River in the bed of the former Lake Mills. The thing I'm seeing now is my own tracks. Hasn't been anything up here. Didn't see any sign of animals. Last night heard a few birds. That was it. Friends, I want to thank you for watching the videos and subscribing to the channel. And I always enjoy hiking in Olympic National Park. Fun to take you there once again. And this wraps up another hike into the Elwha Valley, where the river is slowly reclaiming its valley after being dammed for 100 years. Until next time, friends, take care.